This is my answer to question 2, which is how effective is the combination of your main product and your ancillary tasks? So in order for our products to work well and sort of resemble professional products, we had to create a brand in which to represent them. And to do this, we always had our target audience in mind, and we were always thinking about how we wanted to portray our brand to our audience. We did this through a few ways, such as genre, narrative, the themes in our film, and also representation of our characters. So firstly, the main product, which is our film. I'd say our main demographics, our main audience, would be young people, predominantly male. I'd say young females would be our secondary audience. We targeted our audience through genre, which was one of the ways we did it, and so we portrayed our film as sort of like a social realism slash crime hybrid, but also it's got some comedic elements in there, especially at the end. And all of these genres are quite popular amongst our demographic of young males, like the action and crime sort of genres. We also targeted our audience through the themes and representation in our film, and for us the representation was like the main thing, and what makes our film sort of like different. And from the start we knew we wanted to challenge the dominant ideology sort of like surrounding young people, and we felt like young people were sort of portrayed in like a negative light, like you're a chav, you're a yob, and we wanted to flip this ideology on its head, and we did this by also using the elderly in our film. And we did this because we thought the elderly are one of those groups, they sort of believe this whole ideology that's been made up about young people. So we use them in there to sort of like contrast the two social groups. And we did this by using the elderly people as the ringleaders in our film. And I think this will definitely appeal to our audience. Like, it's quite funny. It hasn't really been done before. Yeah, it's completely different to what they're used to. So yeah, onto the poster, which is here. So we've got the main image. It's got a picture of one of the main characters in our film, and it's also quite stereotypical picture of a young person. And then our the title is in this sort of graffiti font, which sort of represents the whole idea of like young people graffitiing and being vandals. Same with our tagline, also in this graffiti font. And this font's also been used in our short film at the very beginning, and this is a popular convention, and also lots of films do this. Like, they will have their the same title for everything, and they'll use their title for all their products, like their merchandise, their advertising, everything. We have also got our reviews here, and our reviews are from Everyman Cinemas and Little White Lies. And we use these because we think they'd be companies that would give our film popular reviews, and we didn't want to use companies such as like the Daily Mail. We thought that, especially the Daily Mail, they're a company that would really disagree with the representation in our film, and yeah, they'd hate it, as they're one of the companies that they enforce this ideology about young people in the first place. We've also got other conventions. We've got the short film logos, we've got a billing block here, we've got a website, and we've got these logos here as well, and we've got our little CS Film logo, which is our production company. And yeah, I think this works quite well with our brand that we're trying to create. So lastly, we've got the review here. We set it out the exact same way as a Little White Lies review. So if it was published in a magazine, we wish, it would fit in well with their layout. And we've got this film still at the top, which is one of the main conventions of a Little White Lies review. And it also demonstrates to the audience what our film is about. And the Little White Lies reviews use a lot of specific language techniques. which we used in our review. They use advanced film language, as their audience is very educated in film, quite a lot of them work in film, so it identifies with the audience. And they also use language techniques such as irony and sarcasm, and they're also quite critical. And we pointed out all the flaws as well as like the positive parts of our film in here. And we've given it a 2 for anticipation, because we thought a magazine that's so passionate about film probably wouldn't really expect much from sort of like amateur directors such as ourselves. And also we've got no 5s because it's not what they would consider really, really good, but I think it's alright. So yeah, altogether I think it also links in well with our brand. And yeah, I'm quite pleased with these. I think they link in with our brand well. And yeah, they're not perfect, but yeah, I'm proud of them.